Good day guys, come here. Welcome back to Dead or Alive and on this new episode of Dead or Alive. No, just kidding, alright? So good day guys, come here. Welcome back to part 4 of my channel featuring the Dead or Alive collaboration event. So on this 4-part video, we'll be checking out some of the things that are being released for the month of January 2025 in the CN server. Then we'll be going through some skins, events, and possible new items that are being released. And of course, how can we forget SP soldiers being released for this month? 3 new soldiers, so we'll be going through in a while. So are you guys ready? Let's get started. So right, Apex S21 it's already on the way, and hopefully we will see more characters and gimmicks through the Apex, something that we can learn to help our gameplay and also improve on both PvP and PvE, and also to make the game more fun. So as you can see, it's 28 days, 1 month event for the Dead or Alive. So the summonable heroines are Mari Rose and Nyotengu, and also during this period of time it is the event of the KO, the Destiny of the Fate chips. Yeah, I guess this is how they, I'm not sure if this is correct, but it's loosely translated as that. Then during this month and this period, these are some of the recurring banner, so you can check out. Then we have a philosophy Aniki skins, and this time out it's being featured the second skins for Rose and Seals. So very nice and sexy skin. I can see where Zilong is finally moving on, or moving towards currently. We are finally seeing the true old Langrisser ideology from Urushiara Satoshi-san. Sexy, it's the Odo. So right, Rose and Seals is all different type. So Holy and Mage, definitely some downside is all the skins are the same for both class. So this is how she looks like. When she's not doing anything, she's levitating. Then this is how she looks like when, I presume, this attacking, and she's using the blue sparrow or some sort of blue birds for the attack. And I guess this is why some animal species go extinct. Okay, but the animation is pretty cool. So I'm gonna presume this is casting skills, because the previous one is straight line directions. That looks more like a normal attacking animations. Okay, skill release. So much flowers. Okay, when she's preparing a spell. Oh gosh, too fast. Okay, when she passes out in battle. When she's moving. Okay, when she's being stunned. And last but not least, how can we forget the jiggle physics from Rose and Seals? Here we go.
時空の裂け目で少女だった頃の私に会ったんですって。どうしましょう。なんだか恥ずかしいですわ。
Everything's being pushed up by the corset. I guess the main point for this philosopher's skins is more towards her leg.
私の元を去った人を恨んだことはありません。私ができるのは負うべき一切を背負い、民を導いていくことだけなのです。
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Even with the corset, it is still shaking so vigorously.
昔話ばかりするおばあさんみたいな私に付き合ってくださって感謝しておりますわ。
So right, that's it. Then during this time, I'll say more, if not most of Ceylon's game has been either stable or they're trying to get more players to come back. They have this strategy games that everyone's like, special event. I'm not sure if it will be available for Taiwan, Japan, global and Asia server. So when you click on that, it is to encourage you to actually download and play the other 3 games so you can get rewards. So on the left is 天地劫, then on the right is Ganglang, which is the originally front mission, but well, things took for some turn and the name has to change to Iron Storm. Yeah, it's loosely translated as Iron Storm. And for Langrisser, when you, since we're already playing the game, you click on it, you can get the 4 rewards, 68 skins, 3 golden tickets, 3 enchantment, and 3 more tickets. Then during this period of time, 1 week only, your daily events rewards will become golden tickets or golden vouchers. And everything from your floating city output will be increased by 30%, and your wishing machine will have its chance increased by 3 times. 3 times. Okay. Other further recurring events, summoning banner. Then during this period of time, the rune emblems or casting are fully open. Then we are still having SP tiaries, and great news or good news for some of the players who are fans of the certain characters. And yup, I'm talking about Landis. He is getting his SP form next, and possibly will be coming out, or hinted to be coming out next month, or if not, the coming month. Then during this collaboration period, we have new items, forge items that are being released, and the accessory this time out is definitely a plus for both PvE and PvP players. Is very finally something unique and also great to play with. We'll go through it later on. So alright, Echo Light skin. So yep, during this period of time, if you have paid or support the game enough, you can get the Echo Light skin, and you get to choose from the following characters. And of course, you are not a fan. If you're not a fan of the older version skins, feel free to pick the current banner, both. Wow, I mean both Nyotengu and okay, Marie Rose. Yep. Okay, the lacking person. So alright, let's go through this time around, and we'll be going through with Mary Rose. She is apparently a legal lolly. On the official, it seems to be stated that she's an 18-year-old maid who is actually strong, kind of like bodyguard or assistant of another fighter, Helena, which sadly did not appear in this collaboration. And another sad news is that this collaboration is only a one part collaboration. We won't be getting 2 parts, so only 3 characters. And as you can see, we do not have the swimsuit version for Miss Kasumi, aka my waifu. So okay, she only have one class, the infantry class, so nothing much to no big changes. So we just see how the animations chibi characters go. So if you like Irie from Onichichi, if you like Mari Rose, sorry, please forget about that. No, not Irie, okay? Mari Rose from Dead or Alive. Please don't try to search that, guys. Okay, this is how she looks like when she's running. When she's attacking, so it looks almost like she's becoming a ranged attacker. Then when she faints in battle, when she's chanting a spell, okay, when she's releasing her spell, you're gonna throw that volleyball at your face. And she's preparing the spell. Okay, when she faints in battle, and I want to look at the stunned face. Okay, this is how she looks like when she's stunned. Okay, well, you can tell that the 2 ponytails are swirling around. That's kind of cute. Okay, this is. Let's check out the ball physics. Captain Jack, with the design of the volleyball that she's playing, but you can tell there's some big difference. Not sure if it's due to license issue or something that the designer missed out. As you can see, the ball here is being featured as Captain Jack. However, the chibi characters is holding a red and black ball that don't really resemble as the Captain Jack ball she's holding. Or maybe it's just due to angle, or it might be me. Sorry about it. Okay, here we go. Jiggle physics of the balls.
すごい。マリーはこの世界でも新しいお友達がたくさんできました。かわいい小悪魔メイド。指揮官様はどこでそんな呼び方を聞いたんですか？秘密は女をより魅力的にする？だったらマリーも秘密の使命を持っていますよ。たとえこの旅が短いものだとしても、マリーのこと忘れないでくださいね。秘密は女をより魅力的にする？だったらマリーも秘密の使命を持っていますよ。
So alright, that's it from Mary Rose. No, nothing much to see except for Captain Jack. And now one of my favorite characters, and dang you, Zalong, you did Nyotengu dirty. She's not as strong compared to Kasumi, just in my opinion. She does has quite a handful of downsides. Like for Kasumi, is kind of just lack of new exclusive skills, and yep, she just need a one-time setup. But she has like a straightforward act again compared to Nyotengu gimmick, because Nyotengu have to like you have to make sure you have skills to use, and or either that you're you end your turn at a defensive terrain, so she's kind of I won't say she's weak, but she's kind of like the characters depending on situation. And the worst thing about the act again is that it is based on remaining mobility, so well, not so good. And like Mariro, she only have one class, and this is her Echo of Light, which I want to call it like Nyotengu because it's white. So alright, let's check out the chibi characters first. I also like the idea or the concept that she's floating or levitating. This is how she looks like when she's stunned. Okay, I presuming it's preparing skills or she's releasing it. Okay, this is releasing, so just now the one should be preparing. Okay, when she's flying or moving, and when she faint. Okay, that's it. And something that I enjoy most is, let's check out the physics. Here we go.
わらわは名ばかりで実力が伴わぬホラ吹きが一番嫌いじゃ。わらわは名ばかりで実力が伴わぬホラ吹きが一番嫌いじゃ。わらわと万骨棒のやつは同じではないわ。一緒にするでない。わらわは名ばかりで実力が伴わぬホラ吹きが。あら、指揮官、そなた本当に大胆な人間。わらわは名ばかりで実力が伴わぬホラ吹きが一番嫌いじゃ。
Okay, I really like something I just noticed that she's holding ice cream parfait, or just triple layer ice cream, and I presume the one at top is mint, and some of it, if you guys can look it closely, especially if you're on laptop with bigger screens, some of the ice cream, it's on the right side of her lips. Okay, good job, Zalong.
わらわは名ばかりで実力が伴わぬ賑やかな場所を観光する方がやはり愉快。賑やかな場所を観光する方。
Okay, gotta stop. If not, I can really click it for the whole day. So, alright, that's it for this sections. Now we'll be going to talk about exclusive item release for the characters, and featuring this month the characters to get her exclusive, yep, is her, and surprisingly it is Tiana, aka Mama Tiana or Stepmom Tiana. And this really came as a shock to me before you go through, because apparently Tiana has been performing quite well in the Apex. Currently she's not weak, like she has some great counter abilities as both a tanker and assassins. It's just as of the current version, fans were actually expecting Awakeners or Ondrills will be getting the item first, or if not Dragamam aka ISO Dead, because as of the recent meta they have been performing fairly badly, or if not as good as they once were. So I was expecting this few characters is gonna get their exclusive item first instead of Tiana, because Tiana was like recently released only for a couple of months, and like I said, she's a very strong character and has been performing quite well in Apex. If you check out after I post the Apex S20, she is appearing in more if not most of the players Apex box. She has been like a high tier, at least tier 1 single target tanker. So alright, having that said, let's check out the exclusive item. As you can see, is her mask, so it should be in a helmet. It is for both her Lancer and her Assassin class. Okay, the item is known as Lone Rider's Will. So it's trying to describe her as like a lone rider. or Lone's Cavalry will, or Lone's Rider resolve. Yeah. Sorry, not will. I think resolve is sounds closer. So it's a Lone Rider resolve or Lone Cavalry resolve. Okay. Then there's it provides the following stats. So we look at the first thing is the stats. And you can see I'm clicking here. It's provide HP and magic defense. Then the other effect, the skills effect, the name of the skills effect is Heart of the King Protectors, or Heart of the Protecting King's Heart. Yep. So this two sounds more closer in terms of translations, and it provides HP at 2% on this base, so the max is 10%. The effects are as follow. When you go in place of battle for your ally that has your protect or guard buff, and after entering battle you obtain First Blade Strike. The effect will last for 2 turns, and when enemies with the buff effect Lone Soldier, when they die, they will pass on this, they'll cause or pass on this effect. You can treat it as a pass on this to any one ally that stands 2 blocks around them. So it kind of like become a virus skills that you can spread around upon that. That's also pretty cool. It actually adds up more versatility for Tiana herself, but not really a must in my opinion. But I may be wrong, because there has been other new or better helmet equipment item, especially during this new forge. So okay, apologize, some of the translation's name has been so long I might say it wrongly, but okay, you guys might have get it how or which effect I'm talking about. So let's go through again. So number one, this skills effect increased HP percentage by 10%. Then 2 is when going to battle in place of your guard unit from your talent, and after going to battle you will obtain First Blade Strike or First Strike Blade. The effect will last for 2 turns. Number 3, when fighting, when enemy with Lone Soldier's buff effect dies, you will cause the target that dies, and if any allies who stand 2 blocks around that target, one of them will be applied with the buff Lone Soldier. So okay, that's it. But honestly, the range is kind of small. I feel that it may not be that useful because it's only 2 blocks. I think as of the current meta, we might need 3 to 4 blocks to be fair, especially you're fighting a lot of crazy long hand units like Suffering, Awakener, Rondell, and other characters. So like normally they might not be staying that close towards each other, but 2 blocks is fairly considered low tier in my opinion. I was expecting at least a minimum of 3 blocks. So what did you guys think? So aside from that, okay, the deep sea secret, nothing much, still the same. You can accumulate points and choose to do some exchange if you want to, or if not you can just save them up like me for other times. So alright, for skins, some of you might be interested. Oh, some of items have not changed. Okay, I'll skip it. So alright, recurring skins. So apparently we have one new skins that I already exchanged due to the time span. As you can see, I only left with 1 to 2 days. I was afraid that I might have missed out recording this video, so I have already changed it first. We will be going through. We save the best for the last. Okay, then as for the recurring, will be the following that you see: Claret, Amida, Jugla, Rachel, Kate Grandshield. There's her bikini suits for the Day of Life collab. I mean, she apparently wear that for battle in the Day of Life. If you guys have already seen some sneak peek previously on the previous month, you might have seen this. Then this is for finally after so long, this Apex skin for Apotheosis, the Eternal End. This is known as the the name of his skin. It is loosely translated as Eternal Apocalypse, Apocalypse of Eternity, or Eternal End of Eternity. So again, it's the same for all class, be it is a flyer class or demon class. Nothing much is changed. Definitely some PD. And this is how he looks like when he moves, when he dies in battle, when he casts his skills, stun. Weird enough, when he's stunned, they do not draw that swirly thing on his eye. When he attack. Okay, what about when you die in battle? Yep, in that battle. And I guess as of all these boss characters, the design as of now seems a little bit repetitive. Like for Langrisser second up onward to turn like character like Gizarov, those Apotheosis, Chaos, Awakener, they like to draw the spiky rings behind their back, like the glow spiky ring. But other than that, everything looks pretty nice, and let's check out how his characters look in this form. Okay, here we go.
ヴェダム、世が捨てた無意味な識別名称の一つだ。面白い。ウヌはまだ少しは駒としての価値を持って喜べ。世はウヌにその終末を見届けさせてやろう。ヴェダム、世が捨てた無意味な識。
So surprisingly, this is his only one new skin after after 2 years of release. I guess he is really not that popular. That is so sad. So alright, before we move to the end, this is the SP Soldier being released for this month. So on my previous video featuring Rundale and Hibiscus, we already have seen their exclusive, the process of upgrading SP Soldiers, so we'll be skipping all it. So this month we're only talking about their skills and ability. So right, for the Mask Mate, increase all stats by 30%, then increase soldiers attack, defense and magic defense by 15%. when battling enemies unit whose HP value is equal to or lower than HP percentage value is equals to or lower than yours, this effect, the stats increment, the offensive and defensive stats increment effect will double. Before going to battle, you will do 5% of fixed damage to the enemy's current HP, not max HP. I mean, as written here is 当前生命. It means the current HP. And if the enemies are consist of mixed unit, this damage effect cannot be immune. So this is definitely a big upgrade contrary to the original maskmate. So we can check the original. The original is definitely strong, but has a downside effect is that when going to battle, you will lose 5% of your soldiers you'll lose 5% of your unit HP. Then you will then cause your soldiers attack defense, magic defense to be increased by 45%. Apparently that's more, but you're losing out one soldier's unit at the minimum. So okay, and compare this maskmate. Okay, both are 30% increment in stats. I guess the difference and slight downside is that the soldiers by default is increased attack, defense, and magic defense by 15%. And however, it would only trigger a double effect if you're battling enemies whose HP percentage value is equals to or lower than yours. So if they manage to stay above yours, you will not be able to receive the full effect, which is 30%, but you're keeping at all 10 soldiers instead of the original, which you have 45% increment, but each time you try to go into attack, you lose out 5% of the soldier, which is like around one unit. And one last thing is a great side is dealing this time around the fixed damage is not done to yourself but to enemies. When going to battle, you do 5% of fixed damage to their unit or soldiers, and this effect can be immune by default, but if the enemies consists of mixed unit, this fixed damage cannot be immune. So more pros than cons overall. Okay, so that's it for infantry. Then let's check out which is the other one. Okay, bear with me, guys. Oh, flyer class. So yeah, the Dragon Warrior. So let's check out the original first. So original is increased stats by 30%. Before attacking, for each block you move, increase soldiers attack by 6% and cap at 30%, and also damage reduction for each block you move, reduced by 6%, cap at 30%. Then last but not least, after receiving damage, increase unit's mobility by +2 for 1 turn. Okay, for the SP class, 30% increment. So when you have mobility increment effect, damage you receive will be reduced by 20%. Then for each block you move, before attacking, for each block you move, increase soldiers attack by 10%, cap at 30%. This is definitely an upgrade. You only need to move 3 blocks, unlike the original dragon warrior that you need to move maximum of 5 or 6 blocks to receive the benefit, the full benefit. Then next is when going to battle, before going to battle or after you end turn, if this turn you have moved 3 blocks and above, you will increase your mobility by +2 for 1 turn. So okay, this is pretty cool. You don't have to take damage. This time around looks more generic. Every of your characters got to move. So as long as you have moved 3 blocks or more, you will automatically gain a +2 mobility. This is a great improvement, and you can check who are the characters that can bring this unit. Okay, then these are the other expansions after you fully unlock. So these are the characters that you can use. However, I gotta say, the greatest characters to benefit from this is ISO Dad, aka Dragon Mom. This means that there might be chances that she can switch out boots. She may no longer need to wear the angel wings and can instead rely on the Dragon Warriors SP class to provide her +2 mobility. All she needs to do is the turn before she wanted to go, move or attack, she just needs to move 3 blocks or more, and that's it. Okay, any characters I'm missing out? Oh, okay, sorry, we have this female samurai characters. I'm not sure how should I call it. Oh, I totally forgot about her. Okay, don't think I can unlock her. Sorry about that. Okay, my bad. So I guess we'll be missing this out this time round, and I'll definitely do a follow-up once I unlock her on the next banner. So apologize. Well, it's not easy to farm for materials by yourself in the CN server when you're not playing with your friends. So alright, that's it for all the soldiers, and yep, one last thing before we end, it's the new forge items being released. So we're going through the 4 items. So Okay, as you can see, we have one weapon, one armor, one helmet, and one accessory. So let's go through with the weapon first. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Well, let's go with the sequence. So as you can see, this is known as the coronations felt. Okay, I'm not sure how am I supposed to translate the last one, but coronation dressing. Let's treat it as like that for now. Well, the name doesn't matter, the effect does. So increase HP at max stats. These are the increment that you receive for HP and defense. Then the effect are as below. Okay, I'm not sure how they go with this. I think for now I'll just go with the effect known as the power of control. It is not a real right translations, but just need to give it a name that we can just so that we can just go through. Okay, never mind. The effect is are as follow. Number 1, increase our HP by 10%. Number 2, when your HP is 100%, crit rate you receive will be reduced by 100%. Not so strong in my opinion. I mean, this is a last strike against assassin, so when assassin whack you and you are at full HP, you will be immune to the crit rate chances. That's in short, there are lesser chance for the character to kill you. Yep. And only just these two effects, very straightforward, nothing much. Okay, next is a weapon known as Lava Scales of Fury. Okay, it is providing HP and also attack. Okay, the effect of this weapon is loosely translated as Bloodbath, Battle Wheel. Okay, it has a following effect. Number 1, increase attack by 10%. Number 2, when you trigger act again effect, you will obtain increased skill damage by 10%, lasts for 1 turn. I'll say it is 50-50. Not too bad, not too good, because you need to trigger act again effect first. The good news is that as of the current meta, a lot of characters will be able to do that. However, as you can see, it's only for infantry and cavalry class. Then it's not as generic. It will only help increase skill damage, unlike Tier Fury and our helmet. So I'll say not too bad, but definitely not a very top tier item. And okay, I'm gonna save the accessory for last. Okay, the helmet is known as the Ancient's Calling. So as you can see, it provides at max value, it provides both HP and magic defense. Okay, this effect is more easier to translate the name as. 狂野之心 is loosely translated as Heart of WoW. So this is definitely a nicer items with effect, and you can get it for free once you complete your forge at level 10. You can get one. So the effect are as follow. Number 1, increase HP by 10%. Number 2, After receiving damage, you will obtain the effect damage deal increase by 15%. Effect lasts for 1 turn. This is much more generic, and if I'm not wrong, you can trigger this when you try to initiate and go into battle. You will take damage. So if a character like Nani Sherry, she'll attack once first and she take damage. So the second attack that she deals will have a damage increment of 15%. This is much more generic and stronger because it is just focused on damage. You don't have to be skill damage or normal attack damage. So it's just that. So this Heart of the Wild is a pretty awesome helmet. Okay, the accessories, this one is loosely taken from Sophia's exclusive skill, Rewind, loosely translated as the Curse Rewind Bell, or the Bell of the Curse Reverse. Yep. Okay, as you can see, the accessories and max stats is provide attack and defense, so this is for physical attacker. Okay, the effect as follows is known as the Returners. Okay, increase attack and skill by 8%. Number 1. Number 2. When using skills to go into battle, if the target that you attack has no other allies, 1 block around them, after battle you recover 15% of your max HP, and you can choose to teleport back to the position at the start of the turn. And upon triggering this effect, there's a CD of 3 turns before you can trigger again, and this is not treated as a teleport effect, so it's not a position shift effect, so that's pretty cool. The only thing is I do not have this accessories. I can't try it out on Kasumi, Mario Rose, or Nyotengu, like all these characters who can like act again, or like Nani Sherry. If I use the first skills to attack, do I get to have the option to not return back? Then after my follow-up attack, then I can choose to activate these skills. I'm not sure if I can do that, have not seen it directly, so not too much information about this weapon. Perhaps we'll find out and see more during the Apex event. So again, let me repeat again. Number 1, increase attack and skills by 8%. Number 2, when using skills and going to battle, if the target has no other ally 1 block around them, after battle you recover 15% of your max HP, and you can choose to teleport back to the position at the start of the turn. And upon triggering this effect, you need to wait for 3 turns before you can trigger this effect again. So good side and downside. The good side is, well, you can teleport, and it does mention that you can choose to, so I can presume that if your characters can attack 2 times with skills, the first time you use, you can choose not to, and you can choose to only activate as you deem fit. Then the downside is CD of 3 turns seems a little bit long, so you're definitely gonna want to try to aim and go for the kill before you want to trigger this effect, or just for purely saving one of your important character's life. So alright, that's it for the items. So okay, you guys can see that helmet is free at the last, and also during this Forge event, these are some of the items and also recurring box that you can choose to exchange. So right, we have almost come to the end, and the last characters to show with this new exclusive skin for themselves, for these characters this month is none other than my Mama Enya. So okay, this is a skin. Okay, can't really see how the chibi animations works here. Oh, okay, we can see her. This is how she looks like. I presume this attacking. And when she's stunned, die in battle, releasing skills. Well, when she die in battle, she drop her sake. So this is a tradition thing in Japan, like you will see in animes or dramas, especially more adulthood ladies. They will be, they like to enjoy drinking in the onsen. So this is how she looks like when she's running, and the sake is floating on top of the plate, walking with her. That's pretty cute and nice, but that's not the point. The point is, it's my Mama Enya, and she's freaking sexy. And we've come to the end. We can check out the jiggle physics, but of course, for phone viewers, this is how she looks like. Yep. There's nothing much I can say to cover up. Like, it's not just for art or cosplay. I mean, if you're gonna do cosplay at the event, you're definitely gonna get yourself in trouble, but it's something I definitely like to see. Not seeing you guys getting into trouble, but seeing this onsen special skin of Enya. Okay, this is from the phone point of view. Okay, the vertical point of view. So, okay, you can see the jiggle physics here.
すべての人は秩序の道を歩むべきです。星々が軌道を巡り輝くように、駒が身体を繰り返しながら一歩ずつ着実に進んでいくように。愛ですか？久しぶりに聞く言葉です。それに見合う答えを与えることはできませんが、私はあなたに星々の祝福を与えたい。
So, alright, last but not least, this is how we view on either our phone or from laptops, computers, whichever platform you're from, and even on TVs. This is the most comfortable to me as of now. I like the design, how they show her. She's lying on this water. She has shown to have the ability to control water, and this should be the original Echo of Light skin for her, because that is what she looks like in the original promotion videos to feature her in it. So she's bathing and enjoying her sake, and this is Kami. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys on the next part of the video, and her sister is coming out next, and we'll find out soon. And let's do some jiggle checking.
私はあなたの不屈な意志を目の当たりにしました。私はあなたの不屈な意志を目の当たりにしました。すべての人は秩序の道を歩むべき。サフリンの若々しい姿を見るたびに、人類のために身をさ。愛ですか？久しぶり。愛ですか？ 久しぶりに聞く言葉で愛ですか？
It's alright, it's definitely a
久
great
しぶりに
sight
聞く
to
言葉です。
look at.
そ
However,
れに見合う答えを与えることはできませんが、私はあなたに星々の愛ですか？
oops.
久し愛ですか？
So, however, okay, before we end, I gotta say, very nice skin, nice artwork. The only great downside I can see is the lack of jiggle physics here. So, alright, this is Kami. Thank you guys for watching. See you and goodbye.
サフリンの若々しい姿を見るたびに、人類のローランとプリシア、懐かしい子供たち、我が友ペドロ、あなたの子供たち。足合いはその誕生の意味を目の当たりにする時が近づいているのでしょう。